today we are going to multiply a 2-digit number by a 1-digit number. So you can do this by partitioning your 2-digit number. So in this case, 41 is 40 and 1. And then multiply each of these by 5. So we have 40 times 5. You can use the written method for this. So we have 0 times 5 equals 0. And 4 times 5 equals 20. So 40 times 5 equals 200. Then let's look at 1 times 5. We know that 1 times 5 equals 5. Then we do 200 add 5, which equals 205. Now, if you wanted to use the written method from the beginning, you can. So we have 41 times 5. So 1 times 5, we're going to start with the 1's digit from the 41, is 5. And then the 10's digit, so 4 times 5 is 20. And it gives me the same answer of 205. 65, if I partition it, I get 60 and 5. Then I multiply each of them by 3. So let's try doing 60 times 3 first. You can count in 60s if you can, using your multiples of 6, or you can use the written method. So 0 times 3 is 0, 6 times 3 is 18, so 60 times 3 is 180. What's 5 times 3? 5 times 3 is 15. And the last step is to add those two together. So 180 add 15 gives me 195. So 65 times 3 is 195. Now let's try doing it using the written method right from the beginning. So we have 65 times 3. Okay, so let's start with the 1's digit from 65. So 5 times 3 equals 15. I regroup that 10's digit into the 10's column. 6 times 3 is 18, and then don't forget to add that 1, okay, which makes 195, so you get the same answer. The volume is the amount of 3D space that an object occupies. The volume can be measured in cubes. Each of the small cubes in the shapes below has a volume of 1 centimeter cubed. So we need to find the width, the height, and the length for each of the shapes. Let's look at shape A. The width here is 2 centimeters. The height is also 2 centimeters. And the length is 2 centimeters. Now, if you count the cubes in that shape, you will find that there are 8 cubes. So we say that the volume is 8 centimeters cubed. There is another way we can find the volume. To find the volume, we do the length times the width times the height. Okay, so if you multiply the length by the width, we get 2 times 2 equals 4. Then multiply that by 2, which is the height, and you get 8. So the volume is 8 centimeters cubed. Each cube in the 3D shapes below has a volume of 1 centimeter cubed. Let's look at the cuboid on the left. So we're going to find the volume by multiplying the width by the height by the length. So here the width is 4 centimeters, the height is 3, and the length is 2. So 4 times 3 is 12. And I multiply that by 2, we get 24. So the volume is 24 centimeters cubed. Now let's look at the shape on the right. This shape is not a cuboid. There are some cubes missing. So I'm going to estimate the volume. I'm going to count the cubes in the top row. Here I have 12 centimeters cubed. And then I'm going to count the cubes on each side. So on the right I can see there are 3 centimeters cubed. And I'm going to assume that on the left there are also 3 centimeters cubed. Okay, and to find the total volume, I add them together. So I do 12 and 3 are 3, or 12 and 6, which equals 18 centimeters cubed.